Repeated final over finishes the way to that final over, the 40th over, wondering.
I thought this was the moment where we could add a super over. 7 to win, 6 off that last, and we were going in. Absolutely plucked one out of thin air.
Good use of the feet. Quite out of the middle of the bat, and it will tease the fielder before.
Liked about this is that he did actually make the intent to come at the ball on slow wickets. He cut down the angles.
Or done. This one goes down the ground. Good shot from Faf du Plessis. Greets the new bowler Harmeet Singh.
Very unusual bat grip. Faf du Plessis, very bottom hand dominant. To generate power to get through the shot. Really screws that ball. Swats it down the ground for another boundary and a beauty.
For 34 for none.
And a good start as well. He's got it rolling.
Talking about the West Indies in yellow here. A straight, doesn't get hold of it, just up power play, so many of course inside of the 30-yard circle.
All of a new over, batters love to go after a bowler. Quite high on the blade. Faf's thinking, oh no, I've blown this. Oh, he's a good athlete, not quite.
Using the feet again. Faf du Plessis is giving opportunities at the moment to the Orcas. They have in the attacking mode right now.
Can get back to winning ways, you're saying as well. It's the last over of the power one. Oh.
And that one he feels didn't quite get up as much as he expected. Just wondering, Faf du Plessis, he thought he was gone, and I think it's because I'm in the 30-yard circle. If he had been there, maybe it might have been a little.
He going skipper.
Well, it seems the brief for the batters of TSK is who's been the hero with the bat for the Orcas.
Well, this has got in, yeah, into the surface, but Smith Patel says, it had to be this guy. Yeah, one of the better fielders going around, and Will takes a stunner. Just a lung. Anyway, Smith Patel's out for 18. It's 40
for 1. Smith Patel has been dismissed. It's Singh. Well, one of du Plessis may have had some luck, but he's going at 140. Oh, that was a late call of no. Yes.
Oh, just talking about communication and running and no. And then stranded, and Raza does it. Had to be a direct hit. And the zinger has to go back. Always with himself, Faf du Plessis. Mokamala goes for 1, and it's 49 for 2. Well, then sets up Mokamala. He can't just come bat first, and both captains would dearly love to have bowled first, but
no worries, my man. Come on, come through. All right, come on. All right, here we go. We're gonna have one more. Beautiful. Well, I feel like we've got a decent slip corner going on, folks.
Banged away. Short enough for him to just plant. The stake tally keeps going up. But a happiness for du Plessis.
NTT6, 276 feet. And at this cognizant MLC do it. And they are looking very comfortable.
Bang! And yes! Over that, 19 off. Ranjani.
4 4s, 2 6s, but only 4 dot balls. Short from Harmeet Singh, and it's nicely dealt with. Clarkson can't stop it. It's not the length that he would be.
Amazing what a bit of sun does. For 100. under it. It's powerfully struck away again. He's from one match where batter's really struggling.
16 wicket. 1-1.
This is wonderful hitting from Dr. Bassi, flat up. Big pressure on Mayers.
Fantastic.
Almost like
Hello,
Ryan.
who will accept his
In the
award
outshot.
from
This is
Sasha
an in-and-out
Valabaneni,
shot.
who's member
Medium.
of
Very, very
50
still,
or
very
36
sure.
of overs. Let's start off with the batting.
Good wicket this is.
Those have been stopped.
No, obviously we were under
This
some
is the
pressure
spinner.
on the top of the innings. So for me personally, it was just a matter of digging deep,
All the way down there,
trying
but-
to see home board to give our bowlers something to defend.
We
On
doing
the
that.
cricket field, you have to try to emulate what you see to ensure that it's working. So again,
now,
it has helped. You need to pass on that knowledge and that experience to the guys.
Stop you
I mean, with
getting
the ball,
someone
the
in that.
tactics.
But
Three
I just
overs
look at
the
it as
other
whatever
evening.
can happen at this point in
Knuckleball
time.
sits
But,
up
before
on the
that,
side
you
away,
did
don't they?
mention
Here at the moment, the
synthesis.
Orcas, otherwise they're going to be battling.
Come
Tough
on.
losses,
To
but
ex-
coming into today's game, we lost the toss. Everybody wants a back side.
Oh, that's an incredible
We just
shot.
felt like 50 was good enough. I was just upset that if we get 150, we win the game. Not sure that run out. Tight bowling from George in the
Giving him a
ball.
chance to go.
TCR
Apologies
franchise
for
here.
the-
Once we can stay in the game, anything is possible.
Well, congratulations. You're obviously still glorious captain Nicholas Pooran, and that's it from the post-match presentation.
The batting side, it's certainly not
We
where
had a
you'd
chat with two
aim.
batters in between the
They can
overs,
sort of
and
go-
they've
they're going
so
right.
he's going after it too.
That I thought that's out. We need to add a couple of words of the park.
Right about the fans.
It's going down because these fast
After
bowlers at this
celebrations
stage,
last
they've got
night.
sunscreen on the back,
Oh,
peering
good
back
pride.
past their heads.
Is what
It's been an
always
onslaught.
much intense. Now they've
Now
started.
the overcorrection from the bowler going this way.
Allegiances.
It's a calm by the batter.
Alligators with the ball. The hope is that doesn't look as well. Down the ground and then there's that pace.
At the various venues.
What about these conversations here right now?
Is the average in comparison to the others that are
Calls
about.
to the
Big calm down to that.
amount of time.
2 runs per ball. And when it's been on offer like that, they have taken it. Look at the sounds.
They haven't taken them. It's quite simple. Take your opportunities.
In the suitcase, so my bad. But we are in Seattle.
Boundaries coming all around, but I think that
But had fires in there.
beautiful. Well, I'm gonna go to my right, so I got to know what is across the country.
False advertising, I think.
The board in every tournament. Correction, Noor Ahmed. Well fielded. Jasdeep. I'm just going to check the boundary before we confirm, but it could be 50.
Most is he's come out punching straight away.
Work for Abhishek, the sub-fielder to do. 5. This season, he's come into the Super Kings, and here he was batting 3, then 7. They-
He's quite happy to go straight down the ground, and then
That is style. Say that's the wrap over the offside.
and this is so well played. Wanted to ramp to the leg side, realised used his wrists, and mentioned any strong leg side clears the boundaries with ease. Force
And Russell, who's so strong down the ground in front square.
one or two spots, and then they get the 2 bites of the cherry. And the Seattle Orcas dominated.
Get 1 and retain the strike. 7 dots to
Field. What Faf du Plessis does. On some information. It's the next batter to come, though I do think Stephen
We've seen Ferrer do it already, but it does beg the question, can he in the middle, who aren't striking badly, 165, 178, but could be tiring.
Yeah, he's got itchy feet, isn't he? He wants to Essentially, and this is what he was able. Under Raza is part of it. No, he is.
Jump, an excellent execution.
Yeah, some movement, off cutter, slower delivery this time. Top come out there when the ball is constantly changing its pace. Ferreira.
Again goes to a straight Yorker. Would say he misses, but will be happy with the result. 2 runs and no boundaries. 188. Texas Super Kings get to.
He retired out. First player to do so in the 90s, 91 off 50 picked up. Jesse Singh and Cameron Gannon, 36.
The Super Kings get to the Orcas, who are vying for a playoff spot.
5. They've got this man returning. David Warner is opening partnership number 5 now. This is going to be David Warner opening a right-hand, left-hand combination. It's been a mad.
And many a time stars will be in teams, and what they'll kind of try and go through with it. They've chopped and changed, and all in a quest just to get something. And that'll go for 4. Off the bottom of the bat and away it goes. Of times that Duplessis and Mukamala, managed to just whack the ball off to Ranjani, excuse me.
The vernacular save has been just phenomenal. The bowlers who've bowled more than 5 awful lot from being in and around. A bit of extra bounce as well to deal with that. It's a remittance to the end of the second, 17 for none. Fielder out a deep backward point, doesn't quite get there. Never quite looked like it was going to carry.
Out whether you're going to get to it or you're not. There was always one out if he was going to get there or if he was. Thankful that it's sand-based, because other.
Playing a shot of ball here. I don't think either fielder picked that up. Faf Duplessis thought that it was Ferreira's. All happening. Only got. Bears goes on the charge and gets the injury.
That's more like the ball and then react when it's that bit shorter. And it's set square, but kind of
against MI New York. Flowing strokes, some elegant chop.
Fine off.
Pulled, not going to carry, mistimed, well enough. 25 for none.
There's evidence with Zia-ul-Haq operating.
Fireworks either way, I suspect.
Straight through, out of Milne, brushes straight by David Warner.
86 miles an hour, full the gap between bat and pad. David Warner and some excellent bowling by the New Zealander. The Orcas are 29 for 1. Yeah, again, if he was to see that replay, he would know exactly what he needs to do the next time.
Minds about whether to go or not, but then we heard about
Fielder, yes, in the end, Ferreira connects with Zia-ul-Haq.
Danger times for him as a fielder. Quick off the boundary, the breaks and then slides. But in the end, he kept his eye or a duck. It's 29.
Consistent runs in Major League. If there was ever a time, it's now or never.
If they keep losing wickets, the last one, great cognizant clutch catch. Get the elevation he was looking for.
He did in Dallas, Oakland. Forget about that. And straight away asking questions.
62 miles an hour, and yeah, Faf wants to have a look. This is close.
Roll it through. So we go through to Ultra just to confirm, please. Okay, there's a gap there on the left-hand side before the ball hits the pad, so there's no decision not out. Pitching and line. Stay with the original decision of not out.
Omer
Mayer says you can go to review, try to review this.
This is a good shot. Off stump really allows him to free his arms through the line. An NTT 6, 282 feet.
Kyle Mayers is batting at 4-7 back in Oakland.
Patel, see where his gloves are? Down.
Well picked up and well placed away. 4 more for Kyle Mayers.
More arm back in a bit. This time he takes it. Good shot, given the fact that
Marcus Soinus brought into the attack. Season with the bat, I think the Super Kings would have expected. You see immediately wide in, so just having that bits of extra protection.
he papered over the cracks that were single-handedly his bat was exciting, and you hope.
Oh, that's brilliant. Just picked up off the legs. And
the Lorcas, they need to probably just rethink their strategy. Back. He's done well when he dropped down to number 4. He scored 80. I feel like since he's come into the side, he's...
Mayers wants to go big, and he hasn't quite got all of it. The Super Kings all over the Orcas.
Arm ball out the front of the hand. So it keeps the lead. It goes more aerial than it goes distance. And Calvin Savage says, yeah, I can bowl out of the power play and taking wickets as well.
It's possibly being retired.
This has been a real golden goose for the bat.
Much better. That's clear. Bullish and in the slot for Aaron Jones.
We really hope that this is going to do his confidence the world of good. That adds another one to...
Top edge. Gone. There's another one. And this year in T20, and it's a big one because you want to get Jones, you want to get stuck into his tail.
Around. It's going up. You have one quiet over, and it's going. It just wasn't his night. Jones adds 14 tonight, 73.
He too hasn't had the returns for the quality dance. The Orcas try to give it a heave over the wicket. Wasn't quite there. And wanted to very clean and straight. And Forsey got beaten quite comfortably. Started the over with a good one.
Right. So this is now bowled that length.
Oh, it was a mishit, but has he got enough of it? It's going all the way. Oh, just. Ferreira thought he might have been in business for a moment.
It's on the leg side, the importance of those fielders. A little bit of a dark patch where he's standing.
Ferreira starts pulling out his hair.
Let's have a look at this. It dies on him. Yep, the hands are there. Again,
a residential area. I get that and I understand that, but yeah, you just need more lux capacity. Have we?
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity to start off with from a run-out perspective. He could have.
Another one from the stats gurus. Walkers, as it were. It was 30 prior to this match. Let me just sort that out. Edge. Take that. And that'll race away for 91 for 4.
Had the off-spinner to the left-hander, idea of getting the ball to turn away from him and possibly get him into a bit of trouble. Well,
she wanted a shirt and everything, whistle, and you know, I'm happy to be here.
Well, excited.
Another wicket. It has just not been Heinrich Klaasen's season. Really good elation for him. Might have, if anything, just there. Workers, well, it's all up to you now. 21 for 5.
Parents, in particular mothers.
Per over. Probably the last wrecking. He's going to have to take on every ball to go. Takes him on, man at long on, takes a great Brera, has maybe just closed out this contest, and special it was.
It was a leap of faith. Look out, Michael Jordan. Trouble when you run rate requires a 14. Up and away. Close Hetmeyer, 26. 95%. TT data 6. Down the ground.
He's a very dominant bottom hand. Isn't sensational airtime, hang time from Ferreira.
Cognizant clutch catch for sure. Straight to the middle. Wrong. It was sailing over.
This goes a long way into the night sky. Raza likes it, thinks he's got to keep fighting the Orcas, and they'll go down swinging here.
Back. Going high up into the night sky, under the lights as well. Look after our sponsors there. That's
standings, even if New York lose their last game, that net run rate is just not.
Cock, gone, up and away into the night sky.
That unorthodox style. Stoinis wasn't happy with the wide through the stroke.
Laid away again.
This comes a little bit off a leading edge, and oh, put angle down there. Long on, another flying.
Ranjani, I think it was. Good contact. It's that last little extension just wasn't there.
In and should hold on. Who else would it be? Sensational in the field. He's never going to put that down.
Hang of these last few up. Ready for 81, super to 73. They're not really advanced.
It's 119 for 7. Destined to likely come up short.